The curiously named Police Film Festival sounded at first like just an offering of public service announcements. But many who attended found themselves surprised with the quality of the work, considering it a legitimate film fest, but with a police theme. The festival was sponsored not only by the Ministry of Interior, which is in charge of Afghanistan's police, but by the United Nations Development Program as well. And this political balance freed up the filmmakers' hands to make and submit the films they wanted to, many of which were critical of the police. But the Ministry of Interior seemed to embrace the variety of police portraits and the fact that these films stimulated dialogue. Many of the filmmakers did their part by not simply haranguing or demonizing bad cops. Instead, they humanized them, using the medium to powerfully display the daily challenges police face, including logistical problems, i.e., they may not get paid, fed, or armed sufficiently. Never mind the awful loneliness of manning isolated outposts with limited means of communication and support. The most poignant example of this was Finding Zalmi, which won Best Film and Show, a deftly made and extremely moving tale of a conscientious postman who travels from police outpost to outpost, ultimately sharing in their experience.
زلمه شهید شد. یک ماه پیش قماندان این پست زلمه بود.
Even the films that were clearly more like public service announcements boldly challenged the social order. In this one titled Cops and Robbers, the girls realized that the boys need them to play at catching girl criminals because men in this Muslim society are not allowed to search women. Perhaps the most visually arresting film of the several-day event was Najad, the first animation by Mehdi Bakhtiari, a 24-year-old graphic designer and freelance cameraman. Then there is Sabur, Kabul's Uncle Traffic, about, quote, the most well-loved policeman in Kabul. These films are intended to air on Afghan television, be used by police and community groups, and will be submitted to international film festivals.
تا چند ساعت دیگه از تپه سمت چپ با طرفشون راکت فایر میشه. باز دو پیسه گرفتیم بر چند روز ماندیم که اکمالات کنم. اگر تستر نرین دو وقت بشه.
At first it seems an unlikely pairing, the Afghan filmmakers and the police, but both groups have the same interest in a more independent and secure Afghanistan.
بسیار دیر کردی فراد.
Many events designed to promote dialogue rarely do, but this one actually might. Jeff Holden in Kabul for the NATO Channel.